Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul. I'm an endurance runner and an RRCA certified running coach, and this is episode number 2 of After the Ultra, where I am documenting my comeback to running after running 36 miles of a 50-mile ultramarathon race through the night on June 10th of 2023. And I had a little accident there in the middle of the run and tripped and messed up my left leg a little bit, but things are starting to look up. I hope you will join me because I'll be passing along all the tips, tricks, and solid advice that I can think of as I rebuild so that you can learn how to come back after a race or after an injury. I hope you find a lot of entertainment and a lot of useful information in this one, so stay tuned. Here we go. Hey folks, I'm a mile and a half into my run here on Tuesday, June 27th, 2023, and just visiting with my cow friends. They got the right idea, hiding underneath those shade trees over there because it's 90 degrees, high humidity. It's generally a miserable day here in North Carolina. It's only going to keep on getting worse for the next couple of months, so I better get used to it. Wish I could lay down with them till the sun goes down, but I got another 4.5 miles in front of me and then plenty of work back at the house, so off I go. Hey folks, I'm about 2.5 miles into a nice hilly run here on Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. Fastest run, average mileage pace since the Ultra. Nothing incredible, but mile 2 is 8:19 a mile, and it felt good, despite the fact that my quads and my hammies are really barking. And I think that's not really due to leftover fatigue from the Ultra. I think it's more to the fact that I've been really pushing it with my weight training. Since last week, I'm back to twice a week, hoping to crank it up to 3 times a week once my creatine monophosphate arrives from Amazon. So that should give you some idea what my plans are for the rest of the summer. Get freaking strong, stronger than I've ever been, and then break some PRs. 6 miles of running on the hills is complete. 88 degrees. 90-something% humidity. Brutal out here, and yet here I am wearing a short sleeve shirt and a hat, simply because I wasn't in the mood to deal with the stink and the sting of sunscreen. So I managed to get this done in 51 minutes and 18 seconds, averaging 8 minutes and 33 seconds per mile. Thoroughly enjoyed it because this is my first run keeping the pace sub 9 minutes per mile on average. So I'm finally seeing signs that I'm working my way back. Whew. Even with the increased load from the weight training. Even with the fact that I'm not fully recovered from the Ultra. So this makes me very, very happy. Doesn't seem like much, but it's a stepping stone to much. That's the way you gotta think of it. Don't judge yourself by where you want to be. Judge yourself by where you are. And if you're moving in the right direction. You're competing with yourself yesterday, and that's it. Competing with anybody else in the world, competing with you at your best. Unless you're at peak performance right now, you're just competing with delusions. So it just can be disheartening, and I don't recommend you do it. Hey folks, it's Thursday, June 29th, 2023. I'm out for 6 miles. It's over 90 degrees, about 98-99% humidity. It's just hazy, thick air. I believe it's in code orange for air quality today, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'm running hills just to make it a little bit more fun. Anyway, trying to get these muscles built up before I start any kind of real speed work next week. I don't know if you can see the haze just hanging in here. The air is thick. Heading down into the valley before the big mile-long super steeping. All right, plenty of fun ahead. Talk after the run's done, folks. 6.25 miles is done. In fact, I ran about a little over 6.5, but I forgot to unpause when I stopped to turn off my camera at one point during the run at the top of the hill, so there you have it. I gotta say, in this kind of heat, I am really happy that I performed this well. This is a strong run for me. Ran a ton of hills in this super heat, humidity, and bad air quality, and felt good throughout. When I'm coming out of the business park, there's a hill that lasts about 1/4 of a mile that is so super steep, and I climbed it strong. My heart rate never got over 148, even when I was really pushing hard up that hill. Real pleased. I feel like I'm starting to make progress. All right, folks, I'm going to get home and mix up some casein, whey powder, and creatine with some water and some almond milk. Maybe add in some spirulina, and then get in the shower and head to the city. Hey folks, it's Friday, June 30th, 2023. It's a hazy, sort of maybe threatening rain kind of day here in North Carolina, and it is hot. It's 86 degrees. It's about 83% humidity. Whew, and the air is just oppressive. Another code orange day out here, air quality wise, and I'm heading out for my first back-to-backer run wise since my Ultramarathon 2.5 weeks ago. This is the very first time I'm running 2 days in a row, believe it or not. But I'll also run tomorrow, and I'll also run Sunday, so I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like it shouldn't be much of a challenge to my legs. It will be a challenge to the cooling systems in the old body, so we'll see how it goes. Whew. Another hazy day with thick air. It's just really hard to breathe. Heat coming off the tarmac again today. Not as hot as yesterday, but it ain't exactly comfortably cool. All right, folks. Whew. I am almost 3 miles into the 6 mile around the hills in the NASCAR business park, and the one thing I'm really enjoying right now, the feel of my Saucony Axon 3s underfoot. So squishy and bouncy. Dare I say they've even softened up some more. Probably due to the heat that they're having to deal with. And besides that, I'm also listening to some wonderful 80s pop. I got Tina Turner, Simply Red, and Simple Minds keeping me company here. Ooh-wee. I feel like I'm back in high school. I'm dying. It took me 52 minutes and 46 seconds to get this done. Average pace, 8 minutes 48 seconds per mile. Pretty good on the hills. All right, folks, I'm gonna go lift some weights. Well, folks, I got it turned on successfully. I got it burned off successfully, and I've already got the burgers and the brats in there. Tell you what, I'm a happy boy. I'm not running today. Family's over, and we're doing sort of the 4th of July, the Independence Day celebration early. It's actually July 1st today, and it's So happy Canada Day, everybody out there who's Canadian. Oh, baby. Burgers up top because they're just about done. Wraps and the hot dogs down below. Oh, it's a carnivore's feast, folks. Hey folks, it's Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. I'm headed out for my long run. It is 7:45 in the morning. Very late start. I actually got up over 2 hours ago. Drank some green tea with some honey in it and tried to get myself hyped up. But last night was a big family cookout, so I'm dragging just to get out the door. But I'm going to try to beat the worst of the heat on the day, though it will. It's already 75 degrees out there, and it will be over 80 by the time I'm finished. Hopefully it takes somewhere around an hour and 45 minutes. All right, folks, I'm 6.5 miles into this 13-miler. About 80 degrees out here by now. Thankfully, the breeze is not hot yet. The advantage of going out in the morning, I guess. So, still getting the vestiges of the pre-dawn cool air blowing around. Running around the parking lots and behind the buildings of all the big box stores. And so far enjoying myself. The Speed 2s are feeling great. They're so much lighter and so much more responsive than sort of your thick midsole cush shoes. Not that I'm moving fast. I'm kind of averaging low 8 minutes per miles. Whew. Feeling the heaviness of my gut from yesterday's big cookout. But considering that I'm working my way back after a big race and minor injuries, I'm happy to be where I am. I'm going to do one more lap around here, then it's back down the highway. Not that one. That's a very busy highway. That's 77. But yeah, head back closer to home after this. And I should have about 4 miles on my usual roads nearer the house. I just finished 13 miles. It took me an hour, 48 minutes and 24 seconds, averaging 8 minutes and 20 seconds per mile. It's up over 80 degrees now. The humidity is over 80%, and yeah, the last 45 minutes of this run was brutal heat-wise. First hour was pretty good. There were some cool breezes from the pre-dawn air, but that gave way after the first hour. And happy to have this one done. Happy to have run 13 miles, even at an easy pace, with no pain. Definitely feeling fatigue in the last couple of miles, but hey, I'm rebuilding. My knee didn't bother me, so great news there. I'm feeling like I'm ready to start, building my mileage again. I think I'm hitting 37 miles this week, but hopefully next week I can get up to like 50, add another day into the week.